This week, hackers are hijacking trusted Chrome extensions, scanning enterprise systems, and even tricking AI browsers into launching phishing attacks. Welcome back to your weekly cybersecurity roundup. Here are some top stories you need to know this week. First off, 2 Chrome extensions turn malicious after ownership transfer. Researchers have discovered that 2 Chrome extensions, QuickLens and ShotBird, turned malicious after their ownership was transferred to new developers. After the change, updates introduced hidden code that allowed attackers to inject scripts into web pages and retrieve additional commands from external servers. In one case, the extension even displayed a fake Chrome update prompt that tricked users into running commands that could download malware onto their systems. Why it matters. This incident highlights a growing browser extension supply chain risk, where attackers buy or take over trusted extensions and push malicious updates to existing users without them realizing it. While browser ecosystems face supply chain risks, attackers are also targeting enterprise cloud platforms. Threat actors mass scan Salesforce sites using modified Aura Inspector. Salesforce has warned that threat actors are conducting large-scale scanning campaigns targeting publicly accessible Salesforce Experience Cloud sites. Researchers say the attackers are using a modified version of the open-source Aura Inspector tool to probe exposed API endpoints and identify misconfigured environments. The campaign specifically targets overly permissive guest user settings, which could allow unauthorized access to sensitive data stored within Salesforce systems. Why it matters. Misconfigured cloud services remain a major security risk. Even without exploiting a software vulnerability, attackers can abuse exposed APIs and weak permissions to access sensitive enterprise data. At the same time, software developers themselves are increasingly becoming targets. 5 malicious Rust crates target developer secrets. Security researchers have discovered 5 malicious Rust packages published on crates.io that were designed to steal sensitive data from developer environments. The crates, chrono_anchor, DNP 3 times, time_calibrator, time_calibrators, and time-sync, were disguised as time-related utilities but secretly attempted to exfiltrate .env file data from compromised systems. The packages impersonated the legitimate timeapi.io service and sent stolen information to attacker-controlled infrastructure using a lookalike domain. Why it matters. This incident highlights the growing risk of open-source supply chain attacks, where malicious packages are planted in developer ecosystems to quietly steal secrets such as API keys, tokens, and environment variables. Meanwhile, as artificial intelligence becomes embedded in browsing tools, new attack surfaces are emerging. Researchers trick Perplexity's Comet AI browser into phishing attack. Security researchers have demonstrated that Perplexity's Comet AI browser can be manipulated into performing phishing attacks in under 4 minutes. The attack exploits how AI-powered browsers automatically analyze web content and take actions on behalf of users. By embedding malicious instructions into a web page, researchers were able to trick the browser's AI assistant into lowering its security guardrails and interacting with a fake login page, potentially exposing sensitive credentials. Why it matters. As AI-powered browsers begin to automate tasks across websites, attackers may exploit hidden prompts and malicious instructions to manipulate these agents into carrying out phishing, data exfiltration, or other unauthorized actions. Finally, researchers have uncovered weaknesses in a key Linux security defense. 9 crack armor flaws discovered in Linux AppArmor. Security researchers have discovered 9 vulnerabilities in Linux AppArmor, a widely used security module designed to restrict what applications can access on a system. The flaws, collectively referred to as crack armor, could allow attackers to bypass certain AppArmor protections and escape the security restrictions intended to isolate applications. Although exploitation would require specific conditions, the vulnerabilities could weaken one of Linux's core security mechanisms if left unpatched. Why it matters. Security frameworks like AppArmor are designed to contain damage after a compromise. Weaknesses in these protections could make it easier for attackers to move beyond restricted environments and gain broader access to systems. That's it for this week's Cybersecurity Roundup. If you found this helpful, subscribe for weekly updates that keep you informed and prepared. Stay safe and see you next week.